Hi, what does Marcus feel for me? Hey, butterfly. Okay, let's see. How does Marcus feel? Wow. Well, I feel like he feels like you guys could be really like solid counterparts here. You've got Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. I don't know if you guys have Earth in your chart, if you're Earth signs. He feels like you could be the queen to his king, okay? Um, but I feel like there's 10 of Cups here, 10 of Pentacles, but they're both reversed and death reversed. I don't know if he's a Scorpio. There's something that's it's keeping it from it's like a hard time getting it off the ground. So there's like a lot of potential, but that there's some like transformation that needs to happen in order for it to happen. So I feel like he's taking time to think about how he's going to do this. Okay. Like, I think he thinks that you could be someone that's very important and solid in your life. All right. But yeah, I was getting the feeling that you're not earth signs, but that there could be earth, maybe even in his Venus or something. So I would look at his like whole chart and see. Could be Scorpio as well. You're the only one in my chat today. It's very slow. Did you want me to pull more cards on it or ask another question or get more clarity? Thank you. Since you're the only one here, I could pull more for you. Someone else just popped in, but I hope all's good with you too. You're having a good new year, and you do whatever you need to do for the full moon this week. I feel like it's going to be pretty powerful. It's the first full moon of the decade, so. Hey, Serena. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, you want to know? Sorry, my phone is. Okay. Shoot. All right. Is he a karmic? Okay, let's see. Marcus energy. Is he a karmic? I don't think so. I'm not getting that feeling, to be honest. I feel that, like, a lot of things have happened with you guys, like through the seasons. He could have deceived you. There's definitely a barrier here, and I feel like you go through a lot of cycles. I also feel like this full moon is gonna change things and bring you to another cycle with him. But the reason why I'm saying no is because I see shadow work. I feel that if he were to do this and really work on himself, things would really change with you guys. I don't get the feeling that he is, okay? Let me pull from this twin flame messages. What would Marcus want to say to her? The thought of you still does things to me. So I don't know if you guys are in separation right now. He's taking space. He seems to be working on his like goals and his future, but I don't get the feeling that he is, to be honest. Follow your intuition, because I feel like you doubting that is putting that out there, and you don't want to put that out there because you create your own reality. So don't even put that energy out there that he is a karmic, okay? Can you see how Marcus feels towards me, my name? Oh, that is so funny. I was like, that's so weird. That's like confirmation right there for both of you guys. That's so strange. Weird things are happening this week. Okay, so can you see how Marcus feels towards me? Okay. Okay. Yep, that's just a confirmation for you guys. Okay. I feel like if you guys are not in communication, there's going to be communication. I also feel like for some reason the Wheel of Fortune is reversed, so it's like kind of like instability, or things are not like moving in the way you want them to. They're up and down, but they're not going in this forward motion. I feel like he's trying to make a decision. He has a lot of choices, but he's going to have a turning point where he finally has that moment. I think he has a lot of anxiety that he's trying to let go of, and he might be depressed. I see depression and anxiety. So if he hasn't been communicating with you, that's why, but he might end up sharing with you in this communication, and things might suddenly, with the Eight of Wands and Judgment, start to move in a certain direction a lot quicker than they have in the past. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Butterfly. Yeah. So I think, I don't know if someone in this situation has depression and anxiety. I see both of them. I also see like a Leo energy here, potentially a Sag energy and a Scorpio energy. Can you share a general message for the 3 months? Hey, lady. Hey, Carol. Okay, a general message for 3 months. Okay. Also, you guys can super chat, minimum of $1.99 to skip the line as we get more people in here, but you said the next 3 months and I got 3 of Wands. I feel like you're really going to be trying to rebuild after a major thing happened. I don't know if that thing already happened, but kind of tore things apart. But the Tower has a bad rap, but I feel like things could fall apart for you to come together. I would say don't engage in too many wars and feeling like you need to defend yourself. If you get into a fight or a battle with someone, I would just turn your cheek the other way and not get into it. I see you being a little bit mentally conflicted. I'm getting 2 3s. I don't think your answers are going to be with like being with other people. I think they're going to be with being by yourself and getting clarity that way. I feel like the people around you can end up clouding your judgment a lot, okay, and making you more confused. So I would focus on being solo. I see a karmic partner that you're involved with, and they might have an offer. You might get an offer from a soulmate, but you might be involved with a karmic partner. You might even meet someone around this full moon coming up, all right? But I see that the person that you're really wanting to be with, that maybe you haven't recognized or they haven't, there's going to be a sudden recognition, and also could be around this full moon. So a lot of things happening for you. The Tower was reversed, so I feel like it either happened already or it's going to happen, but it's actually going to be a really positive change in your life. Hey, Claudia. Okay. Sure, Carol, you can go ahead and ask your question. And that's just my mom on the phone with, is it okay if I ask, will Christian and I reconcile, Rose? Okay. I'm just going with whoever's question is next. Will Christian and I reconcile? I feel like someone sent out a message and someone's not responding. For some reason, someone feels stuck, but I do see that the masculine in your life is going to have an awakening and an ascension, and I feel like I don't think it's necessarily going to happen, this reconciliation, soon. I think you have to let them do what they need to do right now because they're stuck in something. And if they're not communicating with you, that's why, okay? They need to clear out something from the past. There's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of confusion. But I do think there will be opportunities in the future, okay? How does Lee feel about me? Okay, let me see. You're welcome. Jennifer. Okay, passion. How does Lee feel about me? Oh, wait, Claudia. What is coming up for me in love? Okay. And then passion. How does Lee feel about me? What is coming up for me in love? Claudia. What's coming up for Claudia in love? I feel like, I don't know if you're an earth sign. I'm seeing a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles. So if you guys aren't earth signs, you could be really trying to get your finances together, trying to get your stability. And when you do that, you're going to attract possibly a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or someone else that's possibly like a business owner. It could be like you're both entrepreneurs. And there's going to be a lot of balance and reciprocity in this situation. You could also be dealing with a Pisces, but you also could be in this place where you're finally surrendering and getting a lot of clarity about what path you want to take in terms of money and jobs. And I feel like that is going to lead you to someone that you're going to meet. But I would really be very clear in your thoughts and your manifestations in order to attract the kind of person that you want. But I do see this situation is going to be very solid, stable, and equal, okay? Okay, passion. How does Lee feel about me? I feel like he feels like you guys are very spiritually connected. You might be a Pisces. He feels like you guys would work well together. You might be able to collaborate even when it comes to like some work thing. He sees that you guys could have like a solid friendship that could build to something more. He feels like you're very like truthful and you're very honest. And he does see that there could be a potential long-term situation with you. And I got the Empress, the High Priestess. He sees you in a very spiritually like evolved way, and that you could be part of his spiritual path and you could be part of like things that he wants to work on. But for some reason, what's weird is he's not investing in this. Like that's what I don't get, because he sees you in this very positive light. I don't know if you're a Libra. I'm getting 2 Libra energies, 2 Taurus energies. But there's something imbalanced about him as well that he needs to get right. He could be a Libra as well. See. I would like to know if my ex-boyfriend, fish sign, Kaio, thinks of me looking for... I am from Aquarius. Please speak slowly. Okay. If my ex-boyfriend, Pisces, is looking for reconciliation. Okay. I'm on Carol right now. Does the Pisces want a reconciliation? I feel that this is a fated situation and that they will want a commitment with you. Look what I got. This is the card I was looking for. So that's a big, big yes, okay? Yes, yes, yes. Reconciliation, bridge, connection. This is fate. This is a soulmate situation, okay? And a promise. So I don't know if this is going to be like a commitment, like marriage or something, but this is pretty solid. I don't know if they're an Aries. No, you said a Pisces, but there is some dominance. Like so there could be like a power dynamic here, but this is a yes. I don't really need to further investigate, okay? If you guys want to skip the line, you could super chat me for a minimum of $1.99. I'd greatly appreciate it, or else I'm just going to keep going in order here. We've got, will I get the job I applied for this year? Julissa. Okay. Will Julissa get the job? I think so. Make sure you're energetically open to it and you're not putting like fear out there, okay? That you're open to what you're supposed to do. And if for some reason that doesn't work out, that you don't let it discourage you, because it will give you the freedom to find the right thing for you. But I am getting... Just make sure you're making the decision for the right reasons, okay? And you're not like deceiving yourself in any way about this, that it's like this job would be you reaching your ultimate highest potential, because if you don't get it, then it's just not meant to be, okay? So just trust that whatever's meant to be yours will work out. And then if it is really what you want, you could keep pursuing something like that. It just, that door wasn't supposed to open for whatever reason, okay? I don't really do like predictive readings as much. Like I could kind of sense the energies going on right now, but it's hard for me to like predict the future. Okay, let me see. Could you please? Lady Lynn, did I already do your reading? Okay, I think I did yours, Lady Lynn. Brianna, does Aaron want to reconcile with me soon? Okay. I do see that you guys had a separation, that he's a soulmate. I don't know if he's a Virgo or you're a Virgo. I do feel like he's admiring you from a distance. There's something that needs to be purged and changed in order for there to be a reconciliation, but I do see a union here. So I think it could take some time, but ultimately I'm seeing it, or could happen during the full moon, but I do see a change and a purge needs to happen before that can happen, okay? But I do see soulmate and separation here as well. Okay. Why am I thinking about my ex Pisces even though I don't want to, and I don't even know if I'm sure if I love him or not? You could be thinking about them because they're thinking about you. There could be that energetic tie and you guys have unfinished business, okay? But let's see, why are you thinking about... Hey, James, thanks so much for joining. Okay, why are you thinking about your ex Pisces, Devil's Rebel? I feel like there's unfinished business. The Two of Swords reverse here. Someone never made a decision. Someone never closed the door. Maybe you guys had fights, Maybe they were really cold and harsh with their words, what's kept you attached. You've been waiting on something to happen with them forever, and you just don't have peace, and nobody surrendered to what was actually supposed to happen. So that's the feeling I'm getting, is there's a lot of unfinished business here, okay? And I do see the Pisces here, the Hangman reverse. So they're not really being true to themselves either. And that could be keeping you stuck as well. But I would, in the meantime, just like let it go and see what comes about when you just leave it alone. Because I don't think it's over, but just know that and just keep moving on with your life, okay? Fresh start, okay? So regardless, you're going to have a fresh start, whether it's with them or with another thing, okay? It will come, though. And surrender. I said nobody's surrendering. That's what you both need to do. You're mirroring each other. Neither of you are surrendering, okay? Lady, did I answer you? Because, okay. Any insight on my ex-Scorpio and his thoughts and actions? That's Christina, okay. I think he's gonna like come rushing in at some point, make a decision. I see an earth energy here. I see a Sag, Aries, Leo. But he's got a decision to make. He's been like emotionally closed off, and he's been feeling kind of like weak for some reason, like mentally caught up in his mind, very guarded. But then I feel like he's going to get this like sudden energy and he's going to come forward. And I don't know, I feel like it might be when you really start to like get your stability back, get your finances back. And I don't think you're going to be so receptive to him. I feel like you guys are going to like misalign with where you're at, like emotionally being open. Like now you're emotionally open and he's not, but then I think he's going to come in and you're going to be like, no. And if you have to wait too long and it's beyond, if you're waiting too long and it's beyond what you're comfortable with, you could set a boundary and be this Queen of Pentacles and not tolerate it, okay? Because I see the, hold on guys. I see the Knight of Wands like, and the Knight of Swords, both kind of this irrational, immature, inconsistent behavior of in and out, you know? Okay, so Lady Lynn, I answered someone about the next 3 months, but I'll do yours again because I feel bad. I don't want you to not have gotten your reading. The next 3 months for Lady Lynn. 3 of Cups. You could have a lot of time with friends, celebration, really working on yourself and finally getting recognition. There could be a Pisces or an apology that you're waiting on that's kind of delayed. There's some heaviness here that you've been carrying in regards to wanting this happy ending, possibly with this Pisces. I feel like if you surround yourself with friends and you get more in touch with the things that are available to you, then things are going to really change and you're eventually going to have your happy ending with the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like raising your vibration, being around people that really understand you and validate you and make you feel better, you're going to have more of that energy and you're going to draw that in. If in the past you've been kind of harsh with your words or someone else is, I feel like this is saying like, don't be so direct, don't be so verbal, wait for things to come to you and just work on increasing your vibration, okay? Yeah, I mean, I feel like it could be a job because I saw 8 of Pentacles, like investing in something you're passionate about is really going to help things move along. Okay. Sorry, guys. So we've got, well, amen, call me again. Thank you. Go, go, daddy. Okay. Let's see. In time, I think they will. They're evolving. I think you sending out good vibrations is going to help. I see a divine masculine, so I do feel like they are a twin flame here. I can't really say that for sure, but that's the feeling I get. I feel like it's all about timing, and it's going to be when you least expect it. And there's going to be a breakthrough with them, and that's what's going to have them call you, and they're going to finally see the full picture. Oh my God, I've never pulled this. I got divine feminine in this deck and divine masculine. So you guys are definitely divine counterparts here, okay? That's really cool. I've never pulled this one in that deck. So, and I see breakthroughs. I see seeing the bigger picture, and I see vibrations here, okay? So for sure, that's really cool. Divine feminine, yin, feminine values, maternal energy. Make sure you stay in your feminine energy, okay? If you guys want to skip the line, you could super chat to get your question answered first. Otherwise, I'm going in order. Okay, we've got... I want to know if my Gemini wants to reconcile with me after he ghosted me. Punya, okay. I don't know if you, no, I'm not getting that feeling. I think, I hate to say this, and I might feel really heavy, but I think what would help you most is to mourn this and to kind of see it as complete. And if you want him to come back around, that's going to help you get to a better place. Keep dreaming about what is in your best interest. I feel like you're an empath, and I feel like getting away or traveling or doing something for yourself and your own dreams is going to really help. I feel like this cycle that you've been in with them could be complete, and I do see mourning, but I feel like ultimately this is to set you free, okay? I hate saying no, but that's just the feeling I'm getting, all right? Thank you, James. You're awesome. Okay. Okay. How someone is watching me. Is the Sag a potential relationship partner for me? Oh wait, Shia. I want to know what was the Aries first impression of me? Okay. This person's very conflicted. I feel like in a way they want to move forward with you, but in a way they're holding back. I feel like they also feel like you're like a truth teller, like you're very honest. There's some major conflicting, confusing energy. I see a Virgo here, and I do see Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, but the Page of Wands is reversed. If they do move forward with you, it's going to be at a snail's pace, and I feel like you might actually get pretty annoyed. And don't take it personally, because I feel like they're very they're very blind to a lot of things. They're not so evolved. There's two cards with blindfolds here. So they're quite confused, and they're quite conflicted in their own head and their own thoughts, okay? You might be someone that could give them clarity, but they need to get that on their own, right? Okay. I'll answer James. Is there any love relationship in the near future? Okay. Thank you for always being my moderator and helping out. I do see a new beginning. I feel like in the past there was heartache and someone made you almost feel like you emotionally closed your heart off, but there could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo here, okay, for you. And it could be someone that's been like kind of keeping an eye on you, but just be careful of like someone, like if someone deceived you in the past and made you feel like this Five of Pentacles left out in the cold, then don't go back to that person. I feel like the new person needs to be an earth sign and needs to be a fresh new beginning. Yeah, I was just answering for James because he always helps out in here, okay? Let me just get one more. I'll pull from this oracle deck. If you guys want your question to be answered and supporting me, I would really appreciate super chats. Then I will definitely get your question answered. And you could skip the line and it helps me out because I'm, you know, trying to get ongoing here. But let's see what we got, James. Attunement. This is like, look beneath the surface. And be joyful, which I think you already are. I feel like just don't get involved with anyone that you feel like is deceptive or lie. Like, I feel like in the past people like deceived you. Make sure it's with someone that's very honest. And I feel like when you start to like have that boundary, like you're gonna draw someone like that in, okay? All right. Sorry, guys. All right. Let me get to your question, Shia. I want to know what the Aries first impression of me would be. I think I answered that, though. What would the Aries first impression of me be? Okay, let me see. Yeah, I answered that. That was like about they're like conflicted and confused and they feel like you could bring clarity to them, but they kind of need to find it with themselves, okay? Lavish Queen. Did I already answer Lavish Queen? No. Is S the Sag a potential relationship partner for me in the future? Okay. And then I think I'm going to pop off after this. But you guys stay connected to my channel and, you know, so you could hit the bell and see when I come back on to do more live readings. I might be back on later. I just need to take a break, okay? Is S the Sag? Kind of getting a mixed energy here. Like, I feel like I do see temperance, I see balance, I see justice, but then I see the Fool reversed, I see the Empress reversed. I do see an investment, okay? But I just see like a barrier here. But then I do feel like there's potential. So it also could take a while, okay? But then ultimately I do feel like you guys have the recipe for that happy ending. And I feel like they see that, but for some reason they're just not there right now, okay? All right, guys, thanks for joining me. I will come back on hopefully again today. I just need to take a break, all right? So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.